Hi there, I'm Melissa Kocius, chair of Starbase Indy, and you're listening to Gaming with Scott.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Demetrius Witherspoon.
Hello.
Brad Clark.
Hello.
Larry Jones.
Hello.
Rico Suarez.
Yo.
And Grace Carlton.
Hello.
Yeah, that's how that works. Demetrius, we are here this afternoon, this evening. I was very happy we sent Rico in at noon
Yes.
because he didn't get a chance to see it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see Submerge.
Yes.
Nairi Reborn this afternoon. Why are we here at Starbase Indy? We're jumping to the next level. Talk to me.
Yes, we are jumping to the next level with Submerge Echo 51, which we debuted the trailer today.
Nice.
Right here.
It was
And
pretty cool.
yeah,
was pretty cool.
Yeah. And we got big news coming up for Echo 51. And think about it, this hasn't even come out yet, but it will be out spring of next year. But we are going to be featured at InConjunction 2017,
Nice.
July 29th to, it's June 29th through July 2nd.
Second, yes.
Yes. And so Shonna Bedford, who plays Light, our star actress, is going to be the media guest, the special media guest for InConjunction next year. And also we will be there with the Submerged group and booth with all the fundamentals that we will have. And also Submerge, the series, will be showing there at InConjunction. So we're very excited about that.
Nice. Now, is the series going to lead up to like the premiere, or how does that? Is it premiering at InConjunction?
We will see. We will see. There's a lot.
I'm trying to. Every time Demetrius is on the podcast, I try to pin down more of plot and more stuff and more of a release,
Right.
I don't always get very far, but I definitely.
You're good though. You're good.
I try to just a little bit more, and it doesn't always work.
We're working on it.
All
We're
right.
working on it.
Okay.
But for us, that's a big thing, and we're really looking forward to it. Everybody's excited. So
And Shonna will be up again. That's
Shonna
fantastic.
will be flown out, and she will have her own booth.
Oh, that's so cool.
And we're gonna be taking over InConjunction next year.
That's wonderful, because I had a complete blast when she was up, and you guys at Gen Con, that was just wonderful. We have two other people at the table here.
Yes.
Introduce our listeners to who we all have. Grace, we know Grace. Grace is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Grace, we love you. We're not saying old hat. We're just saying two new voices, and we need to bring them on.
Okay.
Right.
So who do we got here?
Well, first we have one of our stars, co-star there, Brad Clark. He plays 51, a cyborg, on Echo 51, which we just wrapped and got done with. And we also have Larry Jones, who has been our fight choreographer since Nairi Reborn. So
Nice.
all that nice fight scenes you've seen between Bishop Stevens and Aaron, those were done by Larry.
Very nice. Very nice. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome very, very much.
Welcome. Thank you.
I'm going to go to Brad first. Brad, tell us what you're willing or able to tell, because I don't want Demetrius to jump across the table and go, no. He will do that, too. He'll just put the hand over the mic, and it'll be like, and that's all you hear.
Well,
So tell us what you can.
let's just say that I play a cyborg, and that like I said, I don't know how much I could say, but
he is.
I play a cyborg.
Because he warned you earlier, I'll just ask you all the juicy details, and if you're willing to let them roll out of your face, we're very happy about that. So do you win in the end?
I don't.
See, and you're like, that's a ludicrous question. I'm not going to answer that.
I know.
I don't want to know.
And
if
then
he
I'll
wins in the end.
and then I'll go into the easy ones, and you go, well, yeah,
No,
that was
that's a
much
spoiler.
easier.
I don't want
That was a dead giveaway.
Oh, okay.
So no.
So okay, there's another dimension now, or are we on another planet now? Both of those are going to be yes, but I don't know.
Okay, so here's
All
the
right.
story.
All righty.
Here's the story. So there is an empire called the Craig Empire, and they dominate multi-universes. So what they have done also is started this Submerge super soldier program, and they have done it and experimented on different species in different universes.
The guys in the cars. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So, so when we're coming in on this one, Echo, they're kind of up against some things on the planet Echo, but we are left with Light, who is played by Shonna Bedford, and she feels she's the only one left on this planet. But then we find out something different. So that is the story.
Okay. So there might be a cyborg on this planet.
There might be.
There might be a cyborg. See, so we can
Possibly.
go there. There we go.
Yep.
Excellent. So, are you a good cyborg or are you a bad cyborg?
Possibly.
Possibly.
One or the other.
One or the other. Maybe a mix. A little down
Maybe
the
a
middle.
mixture.
A little gray. Little shades
Yep.
of gray. It's not all black and white.
Not all black and
Okay.
white.
All right. That's good. Are you? So do you win in the end? Just say
See?
yes, I win, and then we'll be fine. You'll be like, yes, of course I win.
That's also black and white.
You don't have to answer that.
See?
You don't have to answer
Oh,
that.
man.
You don't have to answer
Okay.
that.
This is so okay. So there was a moment during the trailer when there was some star recognition on the part of Rico.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. Yeah. JC told you this story. All right. I was there for Submerge Neary Reborn, and I saw the trailer for Echo 51, and I saw Brad and Grace and Demetrius walking in. They were sitting on the opposite side of the room. And then when I saw Brad's character, I looked over at the screen at Brad, and I was like, oh, my gosh, that's you. That's you on the screen. And it was a complete fanboy moment for a second because I'm invested in this series, like, emotionally, and I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. And to be able to sit here with the actors and directors and fight choreographers, it's a lot for me to take in. Because this guy's going to be a star in a movie. She's going to be a star in a movie. This guy is choreographing all of the fights, and Demetrius is making amazing movies with great words, and he's bringing a great story to life on paper. And it's great to see his work on screen, because as a fan, as somebody just gets to sit and watch it, I get to be mystified by it. These guys have all seen it. They've acted in it. And it was fun for me. It was fun for me to see. And the costumes that I saw in the trailer were fantastic. And I'd love to talk about your special effects. And I'm sure I will. To talk about the technical specs of that. So it's going to be good. And I can't wait to see, first of all, hopefully it's divulged in the story. We find out more about the nanites. And if 51 is a product of the nanites or a resistance fighter against the Craig. I can't wait. I want to see it, and I'm going to speculate about this until all next year until we finally get to see it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to ruin it, but yeah, I saw him in the trailer, and it was amazing. Well, I mean, I recognized him in the dealer hall because I saw the parts of the trailer that DV Entertainment put on Facebook. So I've been following it pretty darn closely. So I knew who he was as soon as I walked in the room.
Nice.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm kind of a fanboy. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Hey, we appreciate it. We appreciate all the love that you're giving, and we're going to give you some whopping stuff.
Nice.
In Echo 51.
So who do you fight in the movie?
Uh-oh.
See? Do you fight Grace? Do you fight him in the movie?
Maybe.
Perhaps every character.
Perhaps every character. No, I can't. So, because I was gonna, I'm gonna ramp Larry in here, and I'm gonna say, so Larry, what type of a chore is it when you don't know who's fighting who? Because they obviously won't admit anything. No, I'm just kidding. So we saw the fight choreography with Bishop Stevens and.
Aaron.
And Aaron. Like I was like Amy. No, not Amy. It fell out of my head. Neary, yeah.
Don't worry, I'll help you out. I just saw it.
Right on. Yeah, you did. Tell us, because as I understand it, the choreography became something organic and then has grown to be more. Tell us about the fight scenes. Tell us about the fight choreography from the beginning up through where we're going to go in Echo 51.
Yeah, and your background. I want to know about your fighting background.
Well, to answer your question first, what I'm going to try to do is each one I try to amp up the fights even more on each one. So when we eventually get to where we do the feature, people may be going through walls, through tables.
Nice.
It's going to be bigger each time, or that's my intentions.
Sure.
What I try to do when we get the script, I read through the script, I find out from Demetrius where the specific fight scenes, I mean, obviously in the writing it's there, but I ask him, how intense do you want these? How long do you want these? How involved do you want these? Then I find out who the people are that's playing these characters, so I can get a hold of them personally and find out, have you ever in your entire life been in a real fist fight? Have you got any martial arts? Have you got any gymnastics? Do you UFC? Exactly what they know and don't know. And if they do know something, what is their favorite punch, or what is their favorite kick, or what is their favorite move?
What are they most comfortable with?
So I can implement that into their fights and expand out from that, so I know what they know, what I have to teach them, what I don't have to teach them. And so that way when they do the fights, preparing for them and setting them all up and choreographing them, then once they get on screen and they've practiced them, they've rehearsed them together, they got all the timing down, they've started where everybody punches really slow, everybody kicks really slow, everybody starts really slow. You go through it, you go through it, you go through it, and each time you hope that they catch on so that they can speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. So when you start rolling with the cameras, they can go full speed, full action.
Nice.
Nobody gets hurt,
Yeah,
and
keep
everything
us
looks
safe.
that it is the really one to kill each other.
Oh, that's fantastic.
There's
no injuries in the filming.
There's a really good example.
No,
We've been
that's
doing
good.
There's a really good
Definitely not.
example of this when Neri first appears.
Nari.
Nairi, sorry, my apologies. First appears on the planet. She doesn't really know how to fight or
Right.
throw a punch, but as it progresses through the movie, she's picking up on her powers and she's getting better at fighting. And I think that's because, like he said, how he trains them through the choreography. As Nairi got better at it, the choreography got better because she was more versed in it. I liked watching that transition from somebody just being on the planet, getting a grasp of all that. And that's great credit to your fight choreographer, who has to take someone who, I mean, in the movie has no real experience whatsoever and turn her into a super soldier. And I think he nailed it really, really well. I noticed her fight with Lord Raz, and then the fight with there was the guards and the assassins when her and Ethan were in the field.
Yeah.
Where she was getting better at it. And credit to your fight choreographer. It looked like it was a really good transition.
Well, thanks.
I really liked that.
Thank you.
So do we next level it with the choreography here? I mean, on the fight scenes in the next one, we're going click +1, click +2. What do we?
Yes.
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 Anything beyond it? Can we get a? I mean, I know we're not going through walls and tables yet, but
I don't know. There was some almost people thrown through pillars that was really impressive looking. That was a really, really good scene.
No, we've really stepped it up because, like he said, he looks at people and what they can do. So Shonna already knew martial arts. She knows martial arts and these things. And then also Paisley, Blackburn, right?
Yeah.
She has martial arts background. So we were able to really use that. And so the fight scenes are really intense.
Oh, nice.
And, Paisley's the one that phases in, phase out in the trailer. And so,
that's cool.
we really stepped it up. You're going to be impressed with the fight scenes on this one.
Very nice, very nice. That's cool. That's good to see. Grace, do you do much fighting?
I would hope.
Yes.
At least I try.
Yeah. Do you fight him?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him that.
It's just a little.
You're not
like, yes,
obligated to answer that question regarding any plot points in the movie whatsoever.
I don't think my
promise.
director would be very happy with me if I answered that.
Yeah.
See, I keep trying. I'll keep going every day. Be like, so do you guys? And like, yeah, we. Oh,
But I can let you know she does use her powers.
Ah.
And she's,
nice.
she's on it.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay. Best. What'd you like most about filming? Brad, Grace. I'm going to throw that out to both of you, and then I'm going to throw it to the directing.
I think the best thing about filming is the experience. With everyone around you, you like get this sense of enjoyment and passion, especially if you've watched movies all your life and you've always wanted to be in a film or television. One of my favorite things is just being on camera, and then after that, seeing it come to life.
Nice. Very nice. Anything jump out at this most recent filming that you had?
I just really enjoyed working with all the people that were on set. It was a great experience working with Demetrius. He's an amazing director, and everyone that was on the crew and in the cast, they were all really nice, and we just all worked really well together, and it was a really great team, and I think we really made something amazing.
Very nice. That's cool.
Also, if I could add, I think that everyone took it very, very seriously, and that's something that is kind of rare these days, and that's definitely something that I enjoyed as well.
Nice. Very nice.
You
D?
ready? You ready,
D, what-
Scott?
D, what
Because
you
I'm
got?
holding it back, man. I'm telling you what.
Do it.
We were on fire. I mean, this is, for me, it was, I know it was independent, but it was my closest thing to a Hollywood set for me. We had two film crews going at the same time. We were up doing a fight scene with my A crew, then down, because we were filming at a campgrounds, and so way down in the valley, we had another crane crew, our B crew, camera crew, down there filming. So we had probably about 25 extras down there filming their part, and then we were up there doing the fight choreography with our part. So for me, that was going to that next level on everything, with the fight choreography, the actors, and that's what you were hearing behind everybody's like, I really enjoyed everything. Yeah, we had probably about, 50 to 60 people on set.
Oh, that's cool.
And at any given time. And so just to coordinate all of that, I'll be up there with the A crew filming a fight scene. I'm like, okay, you know what? I won't be able to get down there and for the first little part of the B crew. So I drew out on a piece of paper, here, make sure they do this scene right here. And then somebody run it down there, because you had to run it because it was this big old hill that was entrenched, and you had to have a 4x4 to get up and back.
Wow.
And there was no cell phone service. There was we didn't have walkies that would go that far. So yeah, we had to have a runner to go back and forth with messages and stuff. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's neat.
yeah.
That's excellent.
How long does it take you to scout your locations where you're going to film? Because some of the shots I saw in Nairi Reborn, they were just gorgeous locations that, I mean, I'm local. I'm from the state. But there were places, angles that were shot that I did not recognize. I'm sure if I had seen them from my perspective, I'd have been like, oh, yeah, I know exactly where that place is. So how long does it take you to scout a location and then set up the shot to make it look so alien?
Well, it again depends on what we're trying to go for. But I'm always scouting. When I'm riding around or whatever, I'm looking at something. Oh, that looks like a good building. I'm noting that. We look around for different places and kind of reach out to the film community and see if they know of any place. But with those locations, I had been there or seen it, and I was like, this would be the perfect location. And the city really works with you. As long as you let them know what you're trying to do, you're able to pretty much a lot of times get in there and go ahead and film. So,
Really? That's cool. That's cool. That's very neat. I'm very glad that they're accommodating.
yeah.
Because there were a couple of scenes where I was like, ooh, I know where that is.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I wonder how we got there.
Right.
Okay, I wonder who he talked to.
Yeah, there was some guerrilla shooting going on.
There
too.
was one scene in the beginning when she's walking up and down the median,
Oh yeah.
begging or with the sign for money. That I don't know how you were able to film that successfully with all of that traffic right there.
That was rush hour, and I
Yeah.
had my wife drive around. I was like, okay, we're going to try to get this. If you're able to stop and pick her up, just do it, and I'll make sure I film it. And we did have somebody pull up to. They almost gave her some money.
They almost gave her money in real life. Oh,
she's
man.
not real.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I loved
That's
it.
Wonderful.
Have you ever acted in any other movie before?
Yes, I was in a film called Hungry Eyes. It was made in Kokomo, Indiana. A couple friends that I know that or people that I worked with wrote it, directed it, and I went in for an audition, and they casted me. I beat out like 20 people.
Nice.
And of those 20 people, they were theater actors, which I thought was definitely a good thing for me because I'm like, I've never been in a film my entire life.
Got the
And
chops.
it's always something that I've wanted to do and had a passion for. And so, I was in that. And then I worked on another sort of like music video with one of the guys from that same film. And then Demetrius saw it. And then as soon as he saw that, and he, being friends with people with IFN, he got me into this.
How is it that you find such great talent off of music videos?
I have asked myself that question.
Grace you found from a music video, and
Right.
Brad now from other music videos. How are you just pulling this talent just as extras out of music videos and crafting them into the actors that you need?
I think sometimes I look at people and I see something in them that sometimes they don't see themselves. And I'm like, you know what? You got the chops. You just need to, have that nurtured and, come on, you can do it. And so I only met Brad once. And that was just in passing at a film meeting. And then, like I said, I'd seen him in that video. I was like, I think this guy's got to be the one. And there's an interesting story behind that because the lead actor that we had for 51, he actually got onto a Hollywood set, so he wasn't able to film with us. And so Brad, I had to search him out, and I found him. I was like, it was this one guy that stood out to me, and I called him, and I think you were like, I don't know, eating chips on the couch or something like that. It's like, dude, no. No, really? I was like, yeah, come on.
I really don't remember what I was doing.
No, you was eating chips
I'm not
and
sure it was
watching
that, but
Lucy. I don't know.
but yeah, it was within a. It was on a Sunday night, and he messaged me, and it just kind of took off from there.
Yeah,
That's great.
And then the filming started on that coming Friday.
Really quick.
Yeah,
turnaround.
within a week, I said, go to Larry, you can fight choreography, and then we're getting you fitted, and he was on board.
So did you have martial arts training?
No, I'm one of the people that have never had any martial arts training or any type of fight choreography ever in my life.
So Larry, was he a pain to work with?
No, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, was he a challenge? I'm just kidding, Brad.
Actually, he did. He did a great job. He caught on really quick. For somebody that doesn't have any of that experience, he caught on really quick. He worked hard. I think maybe we was at the park one day for a couple hours, and originally I was going to be taking the bumps as one of the soldiers, and prior to even training him, I had went in and had shoulder replacement surgery. Now I've got a titanium left shoulder, so I had to get one of my buddies to come out and be tossed around by him. And there was a couple of things that my buddy was too heavy to be able to do a certain hold. So I threw chance to the wind and got in there and got thrown around and did some stuff anyway, and because I'm stupid like that, and it was fun.
Well, there you go.
But he did a great job. He really, really did a great job.
Nice.
And
And
that
I
was,
think that's one of the that was one of the funnest things that I've ever done, was fight choreography and doing my own stunts.
Yeah.
That was definitely really fun.
Yeah, I noticed in the credits, I didn't see a lot of names for stunt people. Do your actors do all of their own stunts? Grace, do you do all of your own stunts?
Yes.
She looked at him first. Am I allowed to answer
Looking
that?
like, I watched the ending credits. I didn't see anything for stunt actors. Like if there was, I might have missed it, but I don't remember seeing any of that. How do you commit to doing those stunts to get those bruises like that? Is that just for your love of the craft and the love of the work that you're working on?
Maybe I just love the pain. I don't know.
That's
there's
fair.
a bumper. We're going to steal that little piece of sound audio and we're going to stick it right on here.
I don't know. I feel like it's a part of acting, you know? I just like it.
So, what was the coolest stunt you did?
You don't have to answer that if it's going to give away plot points to the third movie.
It's
You
not
absolutely
with-
must answer that right now.
With Echo 51, I didn't do a lot of stunts. There was just some running and just some simple, body movements. I mean, it wasn't too terribly hard.
That gave
But I'm
away
not-
that gave away all the plots. What are you?
Oh, I know.
You're killing me.
You're welcome.
All right, you've unraveled the entire thing.
I
It was a
know.
cable knit sweater. Now it's a pile of yarn. Thanks.
I know. You're welcome. You're welcome.
So, did you watch the? Sorry, I've got. And these are questions I was
Do
going
it,
to ask them
do
at
it.
the movie premiere. I wanted to save it for the podcast. Did you watch the first two Submerge movies? And there are some mannerisms that young Elizabeth showed throughout the film. Like the way she looked at Nairi and her use of the powers. Did Demetrius have you study that so it would translate very well that you are the grown version of baby Elizabeth, of young Elizabeth?
Not really. I think Demetrius is just letting me, I watched it and I learned some of her mannerisms, but I think he's just letting me grow with my character.
Oh, okay.
And as she grows, it'll show through what I'm doing on camera.
Good deal.
So
Nice.
Deep-seated burning questions I needed
Yeah.
answers to.
So, all right, Brad, what was your favorite stunt? Don't look at him. Don't look at. See? Okay, you've trained them extremely well. This was much easier to do in the earlier interviews. And like, well, I was doing this when we were overthrowing the Empire. That ooh. What do you got, Brad? He looks at me like, no.
There's a fight that was
He's
his
all-
Yeah.
There was a fight that was his favorite.
Every stunt was my favorite.
Every stunt was your.
Wow. That was a good one.
All right,
Everyone.
fine. We're gonna up the difficulty. We're
Come
gonna
on,
up the
bring it.
difficulty.
Bring
So, Brad,
it.
do you fight Lord Raz? Oh, that's an answer right there. Now, isn't it?
He's good.
There it is. Okay. See, body language is all. So, during the fight with Lord Raz, what was? Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? We'll let that. All of the fights were your favorite. That's a wonderful. That's a dedication to the craft. That we are all of the fights. That's a good thing.
Absolutely. Every stunt every stunt that I've done, one of the Shonna, one of the good things about doing stunts is that you have to make it look real.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have bruises and all of those things, so it gives it authenticity. So, but as far as that goes, the plot,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
leaving that to
Yeah. No.
Demetrius.
I won't get you on the plot. I'll just.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job, and our main thing is making sure everyone is safe. Yes, we do have insurance and all of that, but we make sure everybody's trained, and safety is our key, because we don't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh, of course not.
Because of what we do. So that's why we have Larry and training everybody, and again, just using their abilities that they already have. Even though Brad didn't think he had abilities in fighting, he had some abilities that Larry really amped up, and we really get to see some good scenes.
So while you were filming, during any of the choreography scenes, did anybody ever miss a mark? Was anybody ever seriously injured doing any of the stunt work or fight choreography work?
No.
Man, that's so good. That's
I mean,
exactly
not like lost an arm. I mean, not that.
No, but I mean,
you know,
sometimes
like,
in fight choreography, you have a mark. If you miss that mark, real injuries can occur.
Right.
If you twist an arm wrong or you land on a hip wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just curious if anybody messed that up, and no, nobody did, and that's fantastic.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's great work by the choreographer and great work by the actors.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic.
And the stunt guys that took the bumps that I couldn't,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
happened to be my son and my nephew.
Yeah, the
Nice.
Jones boys.
The Jones boys.
The
Very
Jones
nice.
boys.
Well, and I have to say, there has been a progression, okay? Because when I ask, so what was the best part about filming? What did you really enjoy? I got 3 premium answers about the craft, about the people, about the experience. Nobody grabbed a microphone, wrestled it to the table, and went, "Big fudge!" Nobody did any of that. There was none of, So it was to see the progression on many minutes. Yes, I will poke fun at you every chance I get.
I know.
So, because she was like, it was very professional, and it was very nice, and it was wonderful, and it was really. It's interesting to see as this progresses, and there are more filming shoots, and the not only the scope of the plot gets bigger, but the scope of the performers and the sets and the inclusion to see the progressions on the interview front as well. It's not only that it's much harder for me to ask questions that they're going to give away answers to, it's that there's more polish and there's more rounding and there's more, we've done this a couple times and we'll get you in on a couple of them and Larry will be back and she's over there sitting bulletproof and you're over there now steepling your finger going, yes, they're not giving anything away. And I'm frustrated and I'm going, no, I'm supposed to be able to wrestle these out of you.
Oh, man.
I'm on their side, by the way, Scott.
I know,
I'll help them fight
you are.
And it's hard, it really is. And I wanted to give the hats off to the different production crews that were helping us out. And also the Box Studio. We filmed, we had a set built, brought in. It's Light's home. I want to let you know that.
Nice.
And the gentleman that built that, he brought it in. It was numbered. We put it together right there, and so we were able to take it apart and put it out on location. Also,
that's cool.
So the roof of it is made from a satellite dish, and then he built up all the walls, and so we were able to take walls out whenever we needed to film certain angles
to get
inside
certain.
it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So that was cool times, to do that in the studio, to film some of those scenes, and then go out on location and film.
Well, and I've seen some of the back, some of the back photos that I got some of the photos that you guys had from the Kickstarter backing and stuff like that. The stuff that you do with props, lighting within the prop, like when Light's holding up the gun and there's that side, and I was like, how in the light's in the gun? I was like, the light is in the gun. There were some technical achievements from angles and lighting and the way shots are taken that kind of blew me away. I was
did
really
I see it
impressed with.
properly in the trailer that the arms of 51's bodysuit, the lines, they're glowing?
Yeah.
Okay, that was an amazing effect. Were there LEDs in the costume, or was that done in post-production with just lighting effects and a computer program? Because I thought that was a great little touch that I think needs to be expounded on.
Well, thank you. And no, that was done in post. It's just when you're doing an independent thing, your budget, you're just trying to figure out what the best thing you could do. And so we had to do that in post. But a lot of the other things are practical effects that David Slaughter, he built, like the gun and all the weapons and the suits and the helmets and stuff. They built that. Made it.
It's totally freaking cool.
Have you seen the trailer for Echo 51?
Yes.
The costumes.
Oh, are amazing.
And the soldiers
Just
look
incredible.
Fantastic. I love the armored shelled look that they have, and that's not going to help them. From what I've seen from Nairi and soon to be Liz, and probably I don't know who the green-faced people are, the people that are painted green, but those soldiers are going to have a bad day. It's not going to be good. And
Yeah, Julie Powers, she was our costume, and she was over that, and she did an amazing job, her and Catherine. Without them, and also our concept artist, Bart, he, helped really create that world. I kind of told him what I wanted, so he did these concepts, and then from there, the costumes. So I'm really happy with him.
Okay, very nice. That's all. So I'm an avid sci-fi guy. I mean, I like tech sci-fi, and to be able to create your own world and be like, yeah, I want to build these suits and these things. Okay, I'm jealous. I mean, I just got a little bit right there of like, I want my own starships, and I want to be able to. The guns are really cool. Yeah, I'm with you.
After Echo 51, is that going to wrap up the Submerge series?
No, we're actually that's going to lead into
Okay.
That's going to lead into a feature. Echo 51 is probably going to run about 30 minutes or so. But that's going to lead and open up to a feature, which I already know the beginning and ending of. And so
Okay.
It's going to be...
Are there
top-notch.
more than one set of Talons throughout the multiverses? Because I imagine, this new planet that we're going to, Echo, I've got to figure out how everybody's going to get there. And I wonder, are there multiple Talons across all of these multiverses that the Kree can just bounce to and from? Because I imagine that's how they get from place to place, are these Talons. And I want to know who put them there and just exactly how many there are, because I bet this could go on for a long, long time.
That is a good question. And so
No,
when the feature
give me
comes,
the answer.
Rico, I'm sorry. I'm with them. I will help them fight you. How does it feel now?
Oh, man.
But no, those are good questions. We're really going to flesh that out in the feature, and you're going to learn a lot more about the Craig Empire. And you know what? Actually, we're going to have a novel of Submerge Echo 51, which is really going to go into a lot more detail. And
So that's where I get my information.
you need to check out the
read
novel. It'll be out in spring, right before the film.
Right before the film?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So when you fight Lord Raz, am I going to get to poke fun at Bishop Stevens? Is what I'm saying here. Is that I'm going to at least get to be like, so
I wouldn't.
Aaron whipped your rear, and now Brad ripped your rear. Am I going to get to at least just boop? No. Okay. I'm not getting anything. Getting a blank thing.
Trained
Okay,
him.
That's
yeah,
fine. That's
I
fine.
trained him well.
All right. Oh, we'll wait until we're not recording, then I'll get answers. And I'll be like, so, ladies and gentlemen, I talked to him after the thing, and here's what I found out. And I can't do that. That's a bad thing. All right. Well, then, excellent. Do we have anything? You got anything else? You got questions?
Yeah,
Well,
I've got more questions.
All right, go.
I've got more
Because
questions.
we let
Bring
Rico
it
do this
on.
movie here.
I'm
like
sorry.
And now
I've
it's
got more
next Thursday.
questions.
It's all good.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead. Jump
sorry.
in there, man.
Okay, so there was one scene in Nairi Reborn where you see Raz being worked on by a doctor, and then you see Nairi again. Are they back in Aaron's universe, or are they back on the planet where she was first introduced? Because Raz was being worked on by a doctor that was just a regular-looking doctor in regular scrubs, like the one that worked on Aaron.
They were in the same facility. Go ahead.
And then you saw the Nairi version, but were
Right.
they back on? I assume what would be like our universe, or were they back on the other planet? Or can you not say? It's okay if you can't say.
No, really. They were on the same planet. Okay, it's just later on in the future.
Okay.
And again, dealing with their nanites and things like that. That's
Okay.
where we are.
Dude, that was Methodist. 16th and anyhow, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to know what planet they were on, what universe they were on. I was curious.
Yeah, they were still in same
Okay.
universe. Just different time.
Okay, good deal. Wait, different times? Wait, so did Aaron go back through the gate after she woke up from her coma, or
Well, are we spoiling it for people? Because some people haven't seen it.
See,
Oh,
Rico, you
yeah, you're
can't
right.
ask that, man.
You're right? I'm sorry.
I'm with them.
Edit it. No.
By the
Yeah,
movie,
you want me to
yeah,
strike
find
that?
out. Yeah, that should
Do you want
probably
me to
be
just to
stricken.
muffle that out? I can
Yeah,
just be like,
that's what I was-
I'll get that.
Just strike that. Sorry,
We'll get that in post.
I just saw it and it's totally fresh on my mind. These are questions that I wanted answered.
Because when we did the thing at Gen Con and we came back, literally, I did the same thing. I was like, okay, I need to know this. I want to know this. I want to talk about this. You mentioned it in the line with, she aged. And I went, oh, okay, that means okay.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I had all kinds. I did the same thing, Rico. It's all good, baby.
Okay, so will Liz have a fuller grasp on her powers on the Echo planet?
I'm actually wondering that too.
So, Liz, do you beat up Raz in this next episode?
That would just be embarrassing for Lord Raz.
Well, I can hope.
Oh, that was really sweet.
Well, because Nairi whooped him, and then to have Nairi's daughter Liz whoop
Wow.
him.
Wouldn't that be
Wait
to have
to-
the daughter whoop on him too? Be like, this is like what Mom did. Pow! Kick him in the face. I'm gonna get in so much trouble when he hears this. Okay, I'm better now. So, yeah, you whip on
I
him?
don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, we will have to wait
There
and
it
see.
is.
Okay.
I would pay money to see that. I'm just
Well,
hashtag
you
just
know.
saying.
You know.
Okay, there it is. Very good, very good. Because if you can choreograph her kicking Bishop Stevens in the face, just, I don't know. I got nothing.
You know I'm getting a phone call from Bishop after this thing.
Right. This is gonna go.
Hey, what's going on, man? You keep talking about me.
All right, you just let him know that I put the proper respect on the Lord Raz
Okay.
name.
All
You did.
right. That's
You
right.
did.
You did.
It was very
I
good.
didn't make fun of it
You
once.
hear that, Bishop? All right.
Excellent. Yes. Mad props to Lord Raz. We do not wish to offend him nor gather his ire.
Not at all. Dude is cold.
In no way. It was wonderful. He would be calling people a punk again, and I would feel bad. It's not a bad thing. We are here with Demetrius Witherspoon, Brad Clark, Larry Jones, and Grace Carlton with Submerge Echo 51. They're going to be media hyped and figured prominently at InConjunction in Indianapolis come the end of June, beginning of July of next year, and we cannot wait to see them again. Gentlemen, lady, it was a pleasure and a treat. We thank you. Demetrius, is always a treat having you at the table, sir, and I
you.
love the work that you do.
Well, thank you.
It is a
Thank you.
wonderful thing. Thank you very much again.
Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
having us with.
Yes, thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Thank you very
Wonderful. How was your first podcast?
It was awesome.
Was the guy with the rubber glove surprisingly gentle, or
You're a great interrogator. I have to
I do try. I get what I can because my listeners are like, maybe they're going to ask this question. It's all good.
But no, I really, really enjoyed it.
Wonderful. Good.
I
Would
love
you
it.
would you come back again?
Absolutely.
We'll give you some bourbon, and then we'll
Absolutely.
just get a few questions answered, and no one will be the wiser. Nobody listens to this anyhow. We got like 2 listeners. Nobody listens to this.
That's not true. We
yeah,
have
that's
we
not
have like
true.
1,000 listeners.
Well, maybe that's not true.
I don't think.
No, all right. Well, good. We had fun. We hope it was relatively painless. That's a very good thing. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Submerge Echo 51. We are here with the cast and crew, the director, and very, very happy that you guys have taken the time to come sit down with us, have a chat, and really feed our addiction. We love good story. We love good sci-fi, and Submerge, the whole Submerge series is that.
Oh, really quick. Are you going to have a second phase of kickstarting for Echo 51?
Yes.
All right. Where will they be able to find that? Is the second phase up yet?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
No, but you'll be able to find it on Facebook on Submerge Echo 51, and also the website DV Entertainment Pictures with a S.com.
Excellent. We'll put your Facebook, your Twitter, and your website up when we put this out.
And if you follow me on Twitter and Facebook, I post everything that they post. You can find them through me.
Sure
Yeah,
does.
you've got the tweets and the Facebooks. Good, we'll throw
Yep.
that up. I've already got your info. And do you have Facebook, Larry? Do you have Facebook stuff
Yeah,
as well?
I'm on Facebook.
Are you on Twitter?
No.
No, not Twitters. Okay, then we'll just get the Facebooks. That'll work. We'll put everybody's information together as we post this out. It'll probably go up. I'm hoping. I tried to make it so we can get it later this evening.
Okay.
We've got the tech in house tonight, so that's a happy camper. Once again, Submerge Echo 51. You love to watch them. We love to listen to them. Thank you very much again, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi there, I'm Melissa Kocius, chair of Starbase Indy, and you're listening to Gaming with Scott.